Hi everybody, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Let's go. We gotta cross-examine a 7-year-old today. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Yeah, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. When that producer's going to come out? Prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Order, Director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? Do you know me? I'm the director. I'm like the Steel Samurai, no bro. Salmonella, I'm a director. Tell the television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Howard is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in a trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Oh, God. What was this testimony again? Oh, boy. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. 3 in the morning, I was doing an action scene manager. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear everyone else say lunch in the employee area. But I didn't meet in the studio 2 trailers, so I ended up skipping lunch. We didn't meet until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Okay, time to press. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. When your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. In the employee area? That's right. A fight scene between Steel Samurai and a evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run through? Oh yeah, that security guy was sitting there, watching the whole thing, lol. He's cheering on a hammer if you can believe it. He certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why'd it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But then he pushed his ankle during the run-through. See? Right, that's the limb. This of course led to me missing my lunch. Ross? Rolling on the floor. Starving? Sobbing? I don't know. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Didn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory. It does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila? What do you mean? When I went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. There were 2 plates on the table, the same kind of plates as in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat? We took one break during the meeting. We'll sit down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts the testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not one. What have you spent so much about, I wonder? Well, you had an idea. Wait a second. I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Miller, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate the T-bone steak during a break? Oh, awful. Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess I did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, that's W-I-W, what? We took a break, Grovel. But it's only 15 minutes. 15, there's only 15, 13, and base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat T-bone steak if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. So, for my own curiosity's sake, can you tell me what FWIW means? What time exactly did you take this break? I'm not gonna ask that. I'd say it was around 2:30 or 2:25. 2:30. That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Okay, that's possible time-wise. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on the trailer table? Alright, the other one was Dina's. Sorry, Dina's Skiz's plate. Dina Skiz, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Brass. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. People in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any one of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. No, because of the monkey head? I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone to try to go to the studio in that time. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked the studio mascot head off. When the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. Well, it's over. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We found there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to the case. Furthermore, with regard to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that's lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to pronounce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for a recess. Great! Cody time. Oh boy. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is to it. What's gonna happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. You're the children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Oh boy. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and there's a murder case, we worry the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. I see you're taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, please you to arrange a box for him to stand on. Alright. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're a girl doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Atkins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you are speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios in the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pop? Do you want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just, Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer being a gentleman myself. A very long day. Incidentally, yeah, Cody's gonna make this a long cop. Photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it in. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix? I wonder if you had that camera the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I want to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost in the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get in the studio, so I went home. Very well, the defense may begin cross-examination. And be gentle, remember, you're talking to a child. It is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Yeah, he's such a... my knee! I hit the table! The desk again. Alright. When I came up out of the studio, there was Steel Samurai. Totally rock right before my eyes, I came the bad guy. Of course, Steel Samurai took him down, pow. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Cody always carries it. Cody, what you just said seemed a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Oh, will I put the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's, kind of a new sort of camera. Alright, this was made in 2000 what? Yeah. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child's cell. I don't care if you're the child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I have my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why did I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify in court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I have a camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. You know, Samurai, he goes to the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. Steel Samurai rules. Do I press or do I just go for it? Oh, is that all? Well, that was brief. Thank goodness. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. So you were watching Steel Samurai? Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course! You didn't turn away, not even once? No! Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Do I... No. Contains for the... no, oops, wrong time. Your Honor, I statement contradicts its evidence of those who won't say anything contradictory. Oops, penalty, oops. Okay, I'm gonna press. Whoopsie. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Of course, my first penalty in the game is that a stupid child! We're gonna Steel Samurai brought him to justice! And how exactly do you do that? How do you do it? What a Samurai kick and a Samurai punch! Samurai chop, Samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. But don't give me a look, Pops! How should I play this? Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. That's what I wanted to get to, but I was too early. I jumped the gun. What was the meaning of this? The witnesses stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murder uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may not have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. I think I said that wrong. I think I screwed. Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how we might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He was watching something else. Because he was looking at something else. Probably. Something else. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Come on, think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making racist claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation for this? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why could you look away from the fight? Take that! Here's my proof. What's that, the camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Do you have some aware of that? He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct! Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at a critical moment? Because he's looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye! What's your problem, Pops? You got things for picking out little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart if you really don't know why you could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything's happened more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody can testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? I'm not a railroad kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutch of the villain. So I had on my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I like to proceed with the gross examination anyway. Press this one about the camera. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. When the lens opened, what do you see? A bald person on the ground and a Steel Samurai. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even once. Nah, you definitely gonna take a picture. There's gotta be something you're gonna use. Cody, listen up, Cody Atkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey, Bullseye? How'd you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Atkins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Pat the Glory? Objection! Yeah. Cody. Oh, what? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when Steel Samurai lands the final blow with aim. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackett. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle Steel Samurai had won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had to defeat his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No way, no way! Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. What a truth it is. Are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix, tell him what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. Do you mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No, I know. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, Witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw a Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. And now he's crying. Cody, that day you saw a Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. That the Steel Samurai fell to the ground. That thing didn't move. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. Error? An error? What's this all about? Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jackhammer with the Steel Samurai. Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man that's caught them was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was present at the accident being run through that morning. Thus he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Had Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember Miss Oldbeck sent her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the court station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He already gone to the studio before I got back to the station. There. Whatever. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he stuck into the dressing room and stole Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So with a different person inside the suit. Pops! Honey? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quick. No way, man. How'd you know to look at me like that? No! I don't care your account, be mean. Here it is. Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix! Mia, what? Good photo, one more. That's it, Phoenix! That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him! There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in this photo. Finding inconsistency in the photo. I think it's here. You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual. I suppose it's because I'm not confident about it at all. That didn't count! Fine, I'll do the one that I know always works. Jeez. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. My I'll try to number that gate. The number? Oh yes, well it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edric sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. This is all well. Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what we do see in this photo is... What do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate of the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. It's Studio 2, baby! Here, at Studio 2. Oh, see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant in the murder to claim Studio 2. Because... the path was blocked. Had that trail was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. Or was the victim went to Studio 2 before that time? Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonell's testimony. Let me remind the court. He said no one in the trail was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trail could have committed this murder. They were the only ones to access the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held at the very trailer. There was a break in it, and the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During the break, Mr. Salmonell and Miss D. Vasquez were out eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. Person that security guard Miss Oldbag saw with the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer, the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me the proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? No, there's no surprise. Suddenly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Yeah, it's right here. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant Mr. Powers spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does write some suspicions, yes. But there was no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test for fingerprints. Oh, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Well, suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Mr. Beck may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal a steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. Oh, God, what a trial. Oh, that's a close one. We were safe by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was sure you pronounced you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead. Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Phoenix. Now, Mr. Powers. We're going to make our final investigation. I promise you'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Oh, God, what a trial. And of course, the one that first gave me my first penalty, and it's not going to give me full health in the next trial. They keep the penalty for all the case. Oh, God. God, what a trial. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Next, we are getting into the double digits. Double digit episode numbers. Oh boy. I knew it would take this long. But hey, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time with the final investigation of this case. Yes.